Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde at the John Brown Farm in North Elba, New York, brothers and sisters. That is the grave of John Brown, the white man who led the assault on the Harper's Ferry Federal Army Arsenal in an attempt to gain weapons, arm our ancestors, and lead a much larger slave revolt, brothers and sisters. I'm here in North Elba, and right behind me is the grave of 2 Africans who are buried here with 8 Europeans. Their names of the 2 Africans are Dangerfield Nubi, the first person to die for John Brown. He was a black man hoping to obtain the freedom and liberation of his wife and children, who would soon be sold south. They were already enslaved, but they would be sold even further into the south. Dangerfield Nubi was the first to die for John Brown on October the 17th. Also here, who died for John Brown and died for us, is Lewis Sheridan Leary. He was murdered during the Harper's Ferry raid. Shields Green was hanged. John Anthony Copeland was hanged. Osborne Anderson escaped. He died, and he's buried somewhere near Washington, D.C., brothers and sisters. We must remember the ancestors who fought for us. We must remember the ancestors who died for us. We must remember the ancestors who are still depending on us to liberate ourselves. This is the Great Rock. John Brown used to sit atop this rock, brothers and sisters, and you see the inscription here of John Brown, brothers and sisters, and the names of the white and the black men who died with him or fighting with him for the freedom of African people during the Harper's Ferry, Virginia raid. Y'all need to come to the John Brown Farm and pay respects to our brothers, our ancestors, Dangerfield Nubi, who some say inspired the movie Django, and Lewis Sheridan Leary, brothers and sisters. We are still fighting for justice. We are still fighting for peace. This is your big brother, King Kong Consciousness. I'm speaking tonight at the University at Albany. I'm speaking tonight at the University at Albany. I'm speaking tonight, 7 o'clock at the University at Albany, brothers and sisters. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, King Kong Consciousness, coming to you from North Elba, New York. Peace and Pan-Africanism.